Annke are back, but this time with an indoor variant. Is it any good though? Hello and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here then just hello, welcome. Released in February 2024, this is Annke's 4K indoor security camera that isn't a security camera, or is it a security camera? I just don't know anymore. As with lots of cameras I get sent, they tend to state security in their name, but all their marketing imagery tends to suggest otherwise. So if this isn't a classic example of mixed messages, I don't know what is. Anyway, I digress. Now, this is not a sponsored video in any way, shape or form, but Annke were kind enough to send me this for free. So thank you muchly for supporting small creators such as myself. Now, at time of scripting this video, you can grab one from Amazon US. $79.99 US dollars. And as always, you'll find a link in the video description down below. Thanks. So, Annke say it's simply plug and play. But before we can test that theory, we need to see what we get in the box. First thing out, we have the GUMF, also known as a user manual. We then have the main camera unit itself, which measures 7.08 by 4.09 by 3.66 inches and weighs 1 pound. We then have an accessory box, which contains a UK power plug, some screws and raw plugs, an angled mounting bracket, and finally a Type A to Type C charge cable. That is your lot. Unboxing done. As I've already mentioned, this is a 4K camera with a resolution of 3840 by 2160, which, if you want it in this way, translates to around 8 megapixels. It's wireless for connectivity and offers dual band, so is both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz supported, which is great if you have a 5 gigahertz network, as it should then mean a nice clear and stable feed. It's mains powered via the provided 5-volt plug, and as it is mains powered, this can record 24/7, which it does to a locally connected micro SD card. 128 gig max and not supply. Or there is their cloud storage as an option, which starts from around $7.89 per month. This is a PTZ, pan, tilt and zoom camera, and what is the movement range of said pan and tilt? I don't know. I have no idea. It's not documented anywhere. It has everything else you would expect from a security camera, such as AI human detection and tracking, AI sound detection, night vision, and two-way audio. So without further ado, here is what 4K footage from this camera looks and sounds like.
I'm recording it now directly to my phone from the camera, so I'm hoping that it's going to be better quality. So let's have a look.
And the final thing for me to do is to add that it is only compatible currently with Mrs. A. Right, let's go get it set up and tested. Start by getting the camera connected to some good old-fashioned power. You're then going to want to grab the My Annke app from your app store of choice, and if you don't already have an account, create one and get yourself signed in. To add the camera, click on the plus icon in the top left-hand corner and then choose Smart Camera. Confirm your device is powered on and click on Next, where you will then need to scan the QR code, which you'll find on the bottom of the camera itself. Next, if you have a QR code for your home wireless, then great, you're a geek. If not, select Config Wi-Fi by sound and then proceed to enter your own wireless network info, where the app will go off and do its thing. It took around 35 seconds before asking me to move my phone close to the camera so it can play the sound it had generated for the configuration of the Wi-Fi, which is like something out of Transformers. Once configured, give the camera a name and location and then give an extra password for direct access. Skip the advert and then you're done. Right, let's start with addressing the gorilla in the room. I can't say elephant in the room because people think I'm copying Paul Hibbert. I'm sorry, Annke, I appreciate you, but in my opinion, this is bigger than it needs to be and it's ugly. However, with most things in life, that is subjective. So what do you guys think? Let me know, comments down below. The setup part when using the correct app, of which the logo will now be on your screen somewhere, was quick and easy. Not quite plug and play, but simple enough. But the multiple My Annke apps in the App Store and not knowing which one to use is very frustrating, and it can lead to, as it did for me, choosing the wrong app and wasting a lot of time. The 4K video is also sadly questionable. I tested over multiple days with the live feed, saving to micro SD, and also recording directly to my phone, and the footage always looked the same. It's being reported as 4K, but the quality, well, I can only really liken it to one of my 2K cameras at best. The two-way audio was really good and it was nice and loud and also had very little delay.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you very closely indeed.
From a cold start, the video feed loads nice and quickly and again has very little delay. The pan and tilt is responsive and also fairly quiet, with short flicks on the screen moving it, whilst wider strokes will move it further afield. And the zoom, to be expected, is digital, which is maybe perhaps where the 4K can be seen, as there was little deterioration when zooming in. This does have a built-in siren which measures but this isn't loud and also very drab. Mrs. A integration is set up from opening the feed, going into settings and then Mrs. A at the bottom, which takes you to Amazon. But for me, this constantly failed and sadly I wasn't able to get it working. I manually tried to enable the various Annke skills from within the Alexa app, but my matching credentials just refused to work. I have asked Annke, so I will let you know when they reply in the comments down below. The motion detection, sound detection, notifications and tracking, I'm happy to report were very, very good. Notifications were sent almost instantly and the camera flawlessly tracked my movements very quickly. This aspect impressed me. So the $64,000 question, is it worth it? And I think you may already know my answer. For me, sadly not. Between the slow and buggy app experience, functions not working, not great 4K, and that I personally feel it's big and ugly, it pains me to say I couldn't spend my own money on this. And I hate always saying this because I always try to look for a positive and offer an alternative view, but in this instance, it just isn't good enough. Sorry and thanks to Annke for sending me this to take a look at, as without companies like you, I can't make videos like these. If you guys do have any questions about this or anything else for that matter, then please do let me know in the comments box down below. And whilst you're down there,
Hey, that's what she said.
please do consider liking the video, even if you didn't. Subscribe if you aren't already and hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos, because by doing so, it helps me get sent more free stuff like this to play with and make videos about. So yeah, thank you and thanks for watching. Goodbye, internet.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought what they